ladies and gentlemen, for the most famous words in all of motorsports, from the Jeffersonville Hooters, Josh and the Hooters girls.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
A super sunny Sunday afternoon. Time for some short track stock car racing that ought to be a classic at the legendary Salem Speedway. The Hooters Pro Cup North Tour stars will try to solve the mystery today and figure out what's making Brian Ross so darn fast. He's on the pole and going for 3 straight wins. And welcome to coverage of the Hooters Pro Cup Series here on Speed Channel. Today, the Naturally Fresh Foods 250, presented by the NGA Hooters Golf Tour from Salem Speedway in Salem, Indiana. It's the 4th race of the 2002 season. Hello again, everyone. I'm Rick Benjamin, alongside Scott Sutherland. Stephen Cox will control pit road for us today. Scott, this is just a great place to come and race stock cars.
Well, it's a half-mile racetrack, very similar to our last race in Winchester. It's a high bank. These guys will run right on the wall in 3 and 4, in the middle of the racetrack in 1 and 2. The track is cool. It's going to be a fast race.
Right now, the weather looks pretty promising, although there is a chance we'll see some clouds before the end of the day. And we're seeing a very familiar face on the pole. Stephen talked to him earlier.
Yeah, he's the pole sitter, but if you look close, you notice we're on the outside, not the inside. Brian Ross, why do you choose an outside pole?
Well, Steve, you know well as I do, the outside groove's the fast way around this place. So, you know, we chose the outside and hopefully we can get that good run through 1 and 2 on Marty and beat him down the other end.
What are the emotions, what are the feelings to be a driver that came out totally unknown in this series early on, and now 3 races in, you are the guy to beat?
Well, this Badlands Ford's been pretty awesome, you know, the whole year so far, and it's just we're a little bit surprised, you know, with our success so far this year, but you know, these are 2 of our favorite racetracks, and I'm sure things will turn around when we head back out east.
Well, Brian is from Plymouth, Indiana, and again, he's pretty much playing a home ball game here
Well,
today.
that'd be my favorite racetrack also if I was on the pole.
Your Jackaroo Sauce's starting grid, the front row, Ross and Marty Lindley, Jason McClellan and Jay Fogelman in the Lucas Oil Ford on the outside of row 2. 3rd row, veteran Charlie Ford from Virginia, and rookie Forrest Urban in the 46 car, and that is a Chevrolet. 4th row, Gary Bedell in the 54, Len Galt, the great veteran from Western Pennsylvania, in his Chevrolet, the 31. Matt Parsons is on the inside of row 5, and Phil Rondeau from Baltic, Connecticut, in his Pontiac, the 19. 6th row, the Hooters NGA Golf Tour 73, former champion Jeff Agnew, Danny Simmons from New Jersey. Row 7, the 16, rookie Jeff Oakley, and that's a Ford, Don Sprouse's car, Jimmy Burns of the Jackaroo Sauces 92. The 8th row, the Dodge of Roger Blackstock out of Michigan, Kyle Shoemaker from New Jersey in the 27. Row 9, Justin Ely, a rookie, a Chevrolet, the 38, and the veteran Lester Lesneski in car number 91. The 10th row, Justin Alsop, he's a first-year driver in the 50 car, and from Connecticut, the 12 of Dale Avancian. Lonnie Rush Sr. in car number 83, the A&G Cole Chevrolet. Tim Fulford on the outside of the 11th row. Wayne Setterington back with us, and Jimmy McLean from North Carolina in the ASE Grassroots Motorsports 33. Tom Bigelow's son Alan in the 55, John Gaunt from Canada in the Performance Racing News 25, and Richard Hampton, the Big O Tire Stores Chevrolet, shotgun on the field.
Yeah, rear end there in the last part of qualifying. They got the car back together. We'll hear a little bit more about that a little later.
3 different in-car looks for you today. We'll ride with Jimmy Burns, the Jackaroo Sauces 92. He's been surprisingly good here in the early going. He starts 14th. Jay Fogelman in the 4 car lines up outside row 2 at the Lucas Oil Machine. We should have a great view of that battle for the racetrack here when we come to the green flag. And Marty Lindley carries one of our cameras from Taylor, South Carolina. The Hooters Ford, he'll start on the inside of row number 1, even though he was the 2nd quick qualifier. Let's get an update from Steven.
He's on the tail, but he didn't qualify there. In fact, Richard Hampton didn't qualify at all because of damage to his car yesterday in practice. Now, he wasn't able to come out and practice his car this morning. Charlie Ford had to jump in the car and do it for him. Why? Because Richard Hampton happens to be the bass guitar player just up the road in Seymour at the Cornerstone Community Church. That's where he was this morning.
Glad to see he's got his priorities in order. Daryl and Joshua Pierce from the Cisco Louisville warehouse representing Naturally Fresh Foods, our honorary starters today here at Salem. Green is in the air and we're underway, and it's Lindley off the mark first.
You saw his car get a little bit loose, got a good start, but Brian Ross said at the beginning, it is definitely faster at the top of the racetrack, which you're going to see all day long here at Salem.
Especially here in turns 3 and 4, where you almost brush the wall.
What you didn't visualize there is very rough right in the middle of turn 3 and 4. Right in the middle, you'll go over some really big bumps, but it's much more vicious towards the bottom than it is right there at the very top, 2-3 feet off the wall.
And Brian Ross using his home court advantage to take an early 6-car length lead over Marty Lindley. And look at how here in 3 and 4, everybody gets up by the wall.
That's a great shot. Visualize what's going on. All these guys right now, I tell you, they're just getting single file, get their nerve up. It takes you 3-4 laps to get your momentum going and get your nerve up underneath you. Wow.
Now, Scott referred to this as a half mile. That's what everyone thinks of it. It's actually a big half, 0.55, 55 hundredths of a mile. And to run this place qualifying in 18 seconds, these cars are hauling the mail here.
I'm telling you, and you don't realize how fast you're going. The banking holds you so tight on the racetrack, but you don't realize how fast you're going until the car gets out from underneath you, starts to slide, or when a wreck starts to happen, you have to get stopped.
Jay Fogelman, we're riding in the Lucas Oil Ford. He's battling with Jason McClellan for third. They're side by side. Now, McClellan's where you want to be here in 1 and 2 at the bottom of the racetrack. Fogelman hanging on the top group.
And everybody's getting in behind Fogelman. They know that's the fast line. Oh, Jason's going to slide up in there, but it is definitely rough in there. There's going to be a lot of give and take going on today's race.
Jason McClellan, who started third, moves into third spot. One car in trouble already. There are your 2 leaders. Ross out in front. Marty Lindley rides second. There's McClellan riding with Fogelman. Down the front stretch at Salem, and you get a sense of just how rough this racetrack is. Scott, I've been coming here for 4 or 5 years now. They've been saying they're going to pave this thing each year for the 4 or 5 years I've been here. What's going to happen here?
Well, I think paving, oh man, a tough break for Tim Fulford this early in the race.
On pit road, they're looking at the left side tires on the 21 car. We'll see what happens there as we watch the battle for third, fourth, and fifth. Charlie Ford now in the fifth spot. And this is a place where I think they do need to resurface.
Well, if they do surface, though, you got to visualize how fast this place is going to be, and that's kind of been the biggest drawback. This thing will be a half second to a second faster. These cars, I don't know, are we putting a driver in a jeopardy situation? If it's rough like this, they kind of keeps the car moderated and slows them down just a little bit.
Well, of course, here at Salem, too, you're in the snow belt in the wintertime, and the ground does freeze quite a bit here in the winter, and that's one of the reasons why you've got so many seams in the pavement here. Charlie Ford to the inside of Fogelman, going for 4th spot now.
Charlie Ford's got a good hot rod again this week, which he does most of the weeks. Let's just see if he can put the whole race together today.
Sun Graphics Chevrolet out of Virginia moving by, getting into 4th spot. Here comes Forrest Irvin in the 46 moving by. And how about Glenn Galt there? And the orange 31 to the inside. So Jay Fogelman gets shuffled back to 7th spot. Back to pit road. Here's Steven.
Well, Tim Fulford sits quietly in the car. The engine is off, and this is a huge disappointment for Richard Miller and the entire team because they completely overhauled this car. They put in a new rear end, and they also had an airlock problem in the motor at Winchester. They thought they had that fixed as well. Well, it turns out that they have rear end problems that are going to take Tim out of the race at least for a while and behind the wall. Again, the engine is off, and Tim Fulford out of the show.
Now that's too bad. Fulford started 22nd in the DirectMotorBusiness.com Chevrolet from Indiana, from Salisbury, Indiana. And Jay Fogelman, we were surprised he couldn't stay with the leaders. Look at this, problems already, Scott.
Oh, this may be a terminal problem. Yeah, you can tell the engine was trying to tighten up. His car was definitely slowing down. This may be, he may be headed all the way behind.
So Jay Fogelman out of Durham, North Carolina, the Lucas Oil Ford, heads down pit road and gives up 7th spot. You're on board with Jimmy Burns. Marty Lindley blasting by to put him a lap down already.
These guys are setting a tremendous pace. But going back to Jay Fogelman, it's unfortunate. That's a very good race team, a very good driver with Lucas Oil on board. They're going to get their act together. It's just going to maybe take them a little bit longer than what they anticipated. This is going to be the case of the day. They're going to be in lap traffic all day long.
Taking a look under the hood of the Ford car, trying to figure out what's wrong with that motor. Tough break for Fogelman, who came into the season with such high hopes, and he has struggled here the first couple of weeks of the new season. No fire in the engine. He was running the car as he came around to pit road, but it didn't sound right.
Well, that's his best qualifying effort, and I'll tell you, that is a good race team, a good quality driver. They just got to get all that big old monkey off their back.
Down into turn 3 with Jimmy Burns. Here's Lindley in the 0-1, running second behind Brian Ross. Fast qualifier this weekend in the 42. Ross elected to start on the outside. You see that a fair amount of the time here at Salem Speedway because you want to be high going down into turn 1. Lonnie Rush getting lapped already. Jimmy McLean out of the Charlotte area. The ASE Grassroots Racing 33. Slowly making his way around on pit road. He'll rejoin the field. The pit exit is in the middle of the backstretch here at Salem. Actually, just as you duck down into turn 3, so you have to be very cautious when you blend into traffic here.
And that used to be coming off turn 2,
Yeah.
but they made it where you have to go all the way down the back because they were trying to blend in too early. And at the speeds they have here, that really creates a problem.
Brian Ross
whoa.
is flying, but we've got caution on the speedway. Lonnie Rush is spun up between turns 1 and 2. Jeff Agnew throws the 73 into a spin and backs into Lonnie on the driver's door. Agnew refires the car quickly and spins it to get back up on the racetrack, but he's got severe problems to the NGA Hooters Golf Tour 73. Lonnie Rush with damage as well. And Agnew, the former Hooters Cup national champion, in trouble early here at Salem.
And folks, that gives you an idea. When you have to stop, these cars just will not slow down, and you're coming down 26-degree banking right here. You're not going to get that car stopped.
Coca-Cola replay. Agnew all alone, and I think when he locked up the brakes, it just threw the car around him.
Oh, man.
He looked like he certainly had plenty of room to get by. Well, let's get an update on Jay Fogelman's situation. Down to Steve.
Jay, it was a short race. What happened?
Just kind of been having some bad luck here early. Motor blew up in it. Car started slowing down early there in the race. Didn't run 3 or 4 laps. Just started it was shaking a little bit. Couldn't figure out what was going on, and the motor blew up on it. Just one of those things nothing you can do about. But just hate it for Lucas. These people have been awfully good to us, and we'll get it straightened out winning some races here. It's just a little frustrating right now.
And Rick, that brings to an end one of the best streaks in the Northern Series. Jay was one of only 4 men to finish in the top 10 every single race. The other 3, Lonnie Rush, Brian Ross, and Forrest Urban.
Certainly a strong record of consistency for Fogelman and his team. They've done some work on Jeff Agnew's 73 car. Looks like more work's going to be required. We'll be right back at Salem.
The USAR Hooters Pro Cup Series, brought to you by Hooters, the cure for the common restaurant. Top your salad with preservative-free, naturally fresh dressing. Look for it in your supermarket's produce section. By Miller Lite, the official sponsor of the USAR Hooters Pro Cup Series. And by Lucas Oil Products, a leader in heavy-duty and high-performance lubricant.
Back at Salem Speedway here on Speed Channel, the Naturally Fresh Foods 250, the Hooters Pro Cup North Tour. The leader is Brian Ross in a black and yellow 42 car. Look at this, Jeff Agnew back on the racetrack.
Well, they beat and banged that thing and got it to where it'll roll. You know, all he hit was just on the very back of the car. He really didn't hit with a tire or a wheel or anything. So his car should be pretty good. It might have the spoiler up in the air and give him a little bit of an advantage.
Back on the lead lap, no problem staying on the lead lap for Agnew. Gonna look at your top 10, Naturally Fresh Foods leaderboard, top left of your screen. Agnew not quite up to the pace at this point. Lonnie Rush, meantime, is back on the track, but Stephen Cox, he's been having a troubled weekend.
Lonnie Rush has had a weekend full of problems. He wrecked in yesterday's practice session. As a result, he took it very, very easy in qualifications. He tried to fix the car this morning. He told me this morning they were working on everything from the toe out to the wedge, anything they could possibly find to get the geometry of the car back in alignment. Well, he just got caught up in that mess on the racetrack moments ago. And to top it all off, the crew just told me that his radio doesn't work.
Without a radio at Salem, I think you could have a severely long afternoon.
Yeah, I would pull in and park until they got me a new radio. Boy, that's a long day.
Brian Ross, meantime, making short work of the field here in the early going at Salem. Here's Agnew after that spin. And Scott, we started to talk about Agnew's situation there. He was not right behind Lonnie Rush. He is coming by the 83 again. Lonnie way off the pace. Looked like he might have jumped on the brakes and they locked and spun him down the track.
He had a lot of rear brake in the car. I don't think he realized he had that much, but in practice, that's what you do. Oh, we got caution.
Yellow
Debris
flag
on the
waving.
racetrack.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Second time today, we're under caution here at Salem Speedway. Some debris up in turn 2. Some Hooters Pro Cup officials put out the caution. We'll be back.
Stay tuned for more high-banked racing action right here at the Naturally Fresh Foods 250 in Salem, Indiana.
Back at Salem Speedway with coverage of the Hooters Pro Cup Tour. Today, the Naturally Fresh Foods 250 presented by the NGA Hooters Golf Tour. Alongside Scott Sutherland, I'm Rick Benjamin. Stephen Cox is on pit road. A sun-splashed crowd today at Salem. Roger Blackstock's on pit road. Let's get it to Stephen.
Roger Blackstock in the pits, guys. It's going to be a quick wedge adjustment, and he considers the handling far more important than the track position at Salem Speedway. That's the gamble, and they're going to take it.
Well, you have to have a good handling race car.
Well, I would definitely agree with that, because if you're not comfortable at Salem, you might as well go loaded on the trailer. This is a very, very difficult track to drive with a good handling race car.
Yeah. On board with Marty Lindley, he'll restart in second spot. That's where he qualified. Jason McClellan right behind him. Jimmy Burns drops low. 3 races in the books on the North Tour season. Brian Ross with the 2 consecutive wins is out in front, but rookie Forrest Urban's having a really good season.
That kid just seems to amaze me. I tell you, that they are putting together one heck of a season if they can keep it up.
Jason McClellan just a point out of 6th behind Lonnie Rush. Phil Rondeau, with no sponsor running the full tour this year, sits at 8th. 41 laps of 250 on the board. Green is back in the air and we're underway again at Salem. Watching from Lindley's rear bumper cam, getting it down low coming out of turn 2. Definitely the fast part of the racetrack there. 41 laps complete, your Naturally Fresh Foods field summary. Ross and Lindley. Charlie Ford is 6th ahead of Matt Parsons. Rondeau and Danny Simmons. Jeff Oakley to 10th spot.
That was a great in-car shot to give you an idea how fast these cars were actually going down the straightaway. I would say in the neighborhood of 135 to 140 miles an hour. And when you sail it off in the corner, you lift, you barely touch the brakes, just enough to drag the car a little bit, let the car set and smash it to the floor, and away you come out the other side. And for most of these guys that have never been to this place, this and Winchester are very difficult racetracks to get used to.
You do things here that you don't normally do if you race on flatter tracks primarily. You have to be willing to run like they used to run at Darlington years ago, up by the wall through 3 and 4. For 13th spot back here, Kyle Shoemaker going at it. Jeff Agnew is there in the 73. And that's Lester Lesneski in the white number 91 car, dueling for position. Meantime, Marty Lindley starting to reel in the leader, Brian Ross, just a little bit here.
And this is a very rough racetrack. Stephen, tell us about that bump coming off turn 2.
Well, Scott, it's really more of a dip than a bump. It's just as you come off turn 2. And Jason McClellan nearly found it the hard way in practice yesterday. He was able to laugh about it this morning when I talked to him. But just as you come off turn 2, you have to unbind the car and try to get the straightest shot off 2 that you can, because that dip will scoot you toward the outside wall. So they've gone through their car. Jason McClellan has an excellent race car today. He's running really well. And guys, he even got a new fire suit for this show.
Well, he's pulled out all the stops if he dragged out the new fire suit for sale.
Absolutely, but what he was talking about, unbind the car, what they mean by that is get your car up on the racetrack, get it free and coming off. And whoa, Marty Lindley is showing he has a little muscle also.
Lindley freeing up that race car nicely down the back straightaway to pick off Brian Ross. First lead change of the day here at Salem. Lindley takes the 0-1 car to the top.
That was a strong move, Rick. They'll drive up underneath him and then just kind of slid it up in front of Brian Ross. And maybe Brian's going, hey, I got a good race car too. Let's just make some laps and we'll get to the middle of this thing and settle between us like we have in the last couple of races.
And for third, here's Forrest Urban in the blue car, the 46, right in the tire tracks. Jason McClellan. Glenn Galt is right there as well. Great run for Glenn Galt today. There's Jimmy Burns, a couple of cars further back. Good battle here for 7th spot. The 84, Matt Parsons. Walker's Game Airflow Tech Chevrolet. Phil Rondeau from Baldwin, Connecticut. That's the blue Pontiac, the 19 car. Right behind him in the 97, Danny Sammons out of New Jersey, the AARN.com machine. 3 cars nose to tail down into turn 2. Your Sunoco full field rundown with 50 laps complete. Lindley and Ross swapping the lead. Charlie Ford belongs in 6th ahead of Parsons and Rondeau. Gary Bedell up to 11th in the 54. Justin Ely, Lesneski, and Jeff Agnew stuck back there at 14th after that wreck early with Lonnie Rush. There's Dale Avancian in 16th. John Gaunt out of Canada. Justin Ely, Rush back in 23rd ahead of Bigelow. Jimmy McLean, who's been on pit road today. Tim Fulford behind the wall. Jay Fogelman, too, with motor problems out early in the 4 car. Lonnie Rush still struggling at the bottom of the racetrack there in the blue 83 car.
And Jay Fogelman's going to take a big hit in the points because of that blown engine. This 46 car has a bent-up right front and a bent-up right rear, but I would be very concerned about that right front fender rubbing on a tire.
Well, sheet metal damage is nothing unusual here at Salem Speedway, which has been around for 55 years, Stephen.
Well, just about everybody has been here, Rick. A.J. Foyt, Mario Andretti, Darrell Waltrip, Jeff Gordon cut his open wheel teeth on this racetrack. It was built in 1947. In more recent years, they've added grandstands and also a brand new tower behind me. And Salem Speedway was one of 3 super speedways, if you will, built between the turn of the century and 1947. There was Salem. There was also one in Dayton, Ohio, which is now a landfill. And of course, the one we were at 2 weeks ago, another miniature super speedway with 33 degrees of banking at Winchester.
It's certainly a track that gets your attention. The speeds here are very high, as we've documented. Raging battle for 7th spot. Danny Simmons moves into 8th around Phil Rondeau. Gary Bedell's having a good day here once again. He's in 11th spot. And earlier, Stephen talked to Bedell about the difference in running local races and these cars.
I think the biggest thing I experienced coming to these cars is the difference in the weight of them. As in, when you slow these things down, it's like stopping a 33-passenger bus. You know, so you have to learn momentum. You know, the limited series definitely taught you momentum. But, you know, on these high banks, you have to hit the brakes at the right time or everything goes wrong. So, but, you know, we figured it out, but it was a change.
Bedell, the driver who nearly lost an arm a couple of years ago in a figure 8 race at Louisville.
And that is a great analogy. A 33-passenger bus is very similar to what he's talking about. It's the weight and stopping and getting him back up to speed. And Marty Lindley got himself caught in traffic, and there goes Brian Ross to the lead again.
Ross using the 50 car of Justin Alsop as a pick there, and he stuck Lindley coming out of turn 2. So Brian Ross sweeps back into the lead in the Badlands RV Center 42 car. Ross going for 3 straight wins here at Salem today, and he has looked to have the dominant car.
Well, but that,
trouble. Big wreck in turn 3 and 4. Several cars involved. Jeff Agnew's in it again. Justin Ely, Richard Hampton with damage, and the 16, the Don Sprouse car of Jeff Oakley. Hard hit for him. There's Alan Bigelow stopping on the racetrack as well. So Agnew involved for the second time. Here's Hampton's crew going to work on pit road. 35 car. We should have a replay of this. There's the 38, Justin Ely's machine at the start of pit road. Here's your Coca-Cola replay down into turn 3. Look at this.
And the 84 car gets up, and all of a sudden the car just gets out from underneath him, and the 16 has no place to go. Oh, that's got to feel like your car's going to turn over. You're looking down that banking. You're up on top of that car. What a wild ride. It's been like being on a roller coaster.
And Matt Parsons in the 84, it almost looked as though Oakley was going to stick the wheel of the 16 car in the driver's side window. Let's get it to pit road and Stephen Cox.
It's not Matt Parsons' first incident of the weekend. He had difficulty yesterday in practice. Now that dip that everyone talks about at Salem Speedway coming out of turn 2 bit him yesterday. He slid over into the wall, and as a result of that, he broke a transmission mount. They went all up and down pit row last night, desperately looking for another transmission mount. Couldn't find one that would just exactly match the one they had until they ran into Richard Hampton's crew. Hampton saved the day, and now Matt's ready to run again.
Well, he's ready to run again, except for the fact that they've got to do some serious work on the bodywork of the 84 car. They're going to have to come back to pit road, I am sure. Don Sprouse's crew, meantime, goes to work on the 16. They'll change right side tires. Here's Lester Lesneski's team swinging into action, trying to pull the fenders out from their car. We'll be back.
Welcome back to the Naturally Fresh Foods 250. You stay right there while we go catch some more racing action.
Well, right now it's pretty busy on pit road here at Salem because so many cars were involved in that wreck up in turn 3. Here comes the 16. Jeff Oakley back to pit road one more time. Lester Lesneski's crew still working on the right front corner of the 91 car. Let's check back in with Steven.
Well, it was a very, very costly accident for Jeff Oakley. Not simply because of that right front tire that went flat in the bodywork. He was on the lead lap. As a result of this accident, Jeff Oakley is not on the lead lap anymore. So this cost Jeff one of his best runs of the year.
Trying to slap some tape on that car. And let's take one more look at what happened here in the third corner.
Well, that was it. I have no explanation as to what happened to the 84 car other than he got up into a little bit of marbles, the car come off underneath it, but unfortunately they spun right in front of the leaders, and all of those guys involved went down a lap, couldn't get their car restarted and get going again.
35 car back on pit road. Richard Hampton's crew going to work trying to tape up the nose of the Big O Tire Stores Chevrolet. Brian Ross will be your restart leader. Tim Fulford in the 21. They fixed whatever was wrong in the rear end of the DirectMotorBusiness.com car. And he's back out. 67 laps go on the board at Salem, and the green is back in the air.
And Jason McClellan and Forrest Urban, they're hanging right in here all day long. Now,
Yeah.
this is a great job. A lot of these guys have never been here, and I'm telling you, folks, this is a whole lot harder than it looks like on this TV screen.
Marty Lindley settling into second. Rest of the field up by the wall. The quick cars, guys that are having problems, stay down low here in 3 and 4 at Salem. Now the opening green flag that we saw a while ago, Scott, Ross took off. Lindley gave him 10 car lengths right off the get-go, and now Marty has led, plus he's caught back up to Ross. His car, does he need to get air in the tires, heat in the tires? What's the situation?
Well, I think a lot of that is, you're exactly right. They're set up for a long run. Remember at Winchester, we had a long, long run, and that's what took a lot of them out because they ran out of gas. Now, I think that Marty Lindley came with that same strategy. We're going to get ready for a long, long run. The only reason he had to give up that lead was because he got caught in traffic, and I think that was Brian Ross's experience that actually got him back in the front.
Well, Lindley took a look, trying to get back by to reclaim the lead going down into turn 3 last time. Couldn't get the job done. Meantime, here's Forrest Urban pressuring the 3 of Jason McClellan for 3rd spot. Urban running up not quite as high. McClellan, for a driver who's probably never been to Salem before, he's willing to stick that 3 car right up on the concrete.
Well, that guy, we've watched him all of last year and a good bit of this year. They're going to new racetracks. This guy has been able to adapt to new racetracks as well as anybody I've seen, and he does a great job behind the steering wheel as far as finishing races. The part that's really intriguing right here is we went through Winchester. We've had a couple early cautions. Nobody came down pit road to put fuel in their car, and I wonder if that strategy, they need to be thinking about that. You don't want to get caught out there and run out of fuel.
McClellan wiggles coming off turn 2. I'm surprised that Urban is as quick as he is, what with the sheet metal flapping on the right side there of the 46.
Well, he's got a good hot rod, and I would have, like I said earlier, I think I would have come in and take a look at that right front fender.
Yeah.
You don't want to blow a right front tire at this place as fast as you're going.
Meantime, the battle for the lead. Ross in the yellow and black 42 is out in front. The white Hooters Ford of Marty Lindley rides in 2nd spot. Oh, and yellow on the speedway once again. Trouble up in turn 2. Lap 74, Richard Hampton's in it again. Lonnie Rush is in it again. Jeff Oakley's in it again. And then you've got the 70 car in trouble. That's Wayne Setterington out of Ovid, Michigan. The Bailey Racing Enterprises Chevrolet. 3 cars with a heavy hit up between turns 1 and 2. 1 car just sneaks away. Let's take another look at it. 4 cars involved, and the yellow's out again. Our Coca-Cola replay. Watch the 16. It looked as though Oakley got into the back end of the 54.
I think he got in the brakes real hard. Just the 54 car had slowed up, and the car came right up from underneath him.
Richard Hampton and Lonnie Rush more victims of circumstance there than anything else. Oakley, I think, went in just a little too hard into the corner behind Gary Bedell's machine. So the red flag is being shown here at Salem while work goes on with the 16 and the 70. We'll be back. Welcome back on Speed Channel, coverage of the Naturally Fresh Foods 250 presented by the NGA Hooters Golf Tour. The USAR Hooters Pro Cup North Tour right here on Speed. With Scott Sutherland, I'm Rick Benjamin. Stephen Cox on pit road. Scott, that looks like video of you from earlier today.
Oh, no, he just missed it by a little bit. I would have missed it by a whole bunch. And that's right on the back side of the racetrack. What a great place to put a golf course.
If you've never been here before, Salem is a picturesque racetrack in the southern Indiana hills. Private airport off turns 1 and 2 and a beautiful municipal golf course behind the back straightaway. This is why the red flag came out. The 16, the 54, the 70 of Setterington collecting Lonnie Rush and Richard Hampton. 3 cars have stopped on the inside of the racetrack, and that's brought out our first red flag of the day. Let's hear from Wayne Setterington's brother and crew chief.
Todd, tell me what happened. Could you guys even see it from here?
I didn't even see what happened because I was trying to get somebody's attention because there was debris on the racetrack to throw the yellow flag. I don't think that is why it happened down there. But then I guess some cars got together in front of him, and he couldn't get slowed down, and another car hit him behind him or something.
Have you talked to Wayne, and is he all right?
He saw his shoulders a little, I think his right shoulder's a little sore, but I think he's going to be okay. So, hey.
Good news certainly about Wayne Setterington, although the car is pretty thoroughly used up. Next up for the Hooters Pro Cup South Tour, the Jackaroo Sauces 250, Saturday night, June 1st at Lakeland. And the North Tour is in action, the Hooters Pro Cup 150 at Holland Speedway in Holland, New York on June 1st. That's a 7 o'clock start Eastern time. Get your tickets, get out and see Hooters Pro Cup action live and in person. We'll grab a quick timeout as they haul the 70 car back behind the wall after a very hard hit up in turn 2. Stay with us. Back at Salem Speedway in Salem, Indiana, the Naturally Fresh Foods 250 here on Speed Channel. Brian Ross doing a great job tonight. His bride Lori looking on from the infield, trying to see if her husband will have enough to win 3 straight here at Salem. And Ross brings the 42 onto pit road. First stop of the day. Time for tires.
Great move, great move. They get 10 tires. He's going to put on 2 and fill it full of fuel. Watch and see.
Well, Stephen Cox is on pit road as Ross makes his stop.
Brian Ross is on pit row, and Darren Odell, crew chief, tell me quickly, you guys are not even waiting for 80 laps to come in. Why so early?
Well, we ran over some aluminum a little early. We don't think we have a flat tire. We're afraid some of these cars are going to get out of here. Go, go, go. And we're afraid that we don't want to find ourselves going on a long green run this time. So we're going to try something. We're rookies at this, and we're just going to try to do the best we can do and see if maybe we're making the right call. We might look kind of silly. We might look like heroes. I don't know. We're going to put that Badlands Ford in victory lane today if we can.
I think that was a really smart move. Come in and get fuel. Don't take that opportunity where you may run out of gas. I think it was a very smart move.
Right side tires for Brian Ross. Charlie Ford getting service done as well to the Sun Graphics Chevy. He's quick today. Let's get to work with Jeff Oakley downstairs.
Jeff, that looked pretty bad from where I was standing. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're all right. We got hung up in a little altercation here a few laps earlier, and this time here the guys checked up in front of us, and we got on the brakes. I don't know if we got hit from behind or the car just came around. You're running so fast out there, you don't have any time to react. And the slightest little bit of anything other than normal, the car gets unsettled, and round we came, and people collected us. And it's a fast track. A lot happens in a hurry, but it's a good track. It's a driver's racetrack.
Big challenge for drivers like Jeff Oakley, who are making their debuts this year in Hooters Pro Cup. Work goes on the 84 car. We'll be ready for a restart when we come back here at Salem.
Hey, don't touch that dial.
There's more USAR Hooters Pro Cup action coming your way.
Back at Salem Speedway here on Speed Channel, coverage of the USAR Hooters Pro Cup Series. Back under green, 84 laps, getting close to the 100-lap mark. Your Naturally Fresh top 10. Marty Lindley is still the leader. Brian Ross has faded back to 6th after that pit stop, but with fresh tires, he ought to be headed back to the front.
Well, I don't think the term faded would be good because, yeah, he'll be barreling back to the front here in just a minute.
Watching Glenn Gauld in the orange 31. He's got a great run going right behind Forrest Urban there in the blue car, the 46. McClellan out of Barrie, Ontario, Canada, in his Arctic Clear Pontiac. Good run for him today as well.
The strategy played, though, was Charlie Ford pitted, got 2 tires and fuel as well as Brian Ross, and he's going to stay with Brian Ross as best he can to come back up through this field. So it'll be interesting to see if Charlie can hang with him.
Charlie might have the worst luck of any of the top drivers in Hooters Pro Cup competition.
Well, it definitely has plagued him this year so far. He has a good race car, and then something stupid will happen. So let's just see how this day unfolds, but I thought that was a very good strategy move.
Urban's team, the 46, they still haven't pitted to try to tape up the bodywork on the right side of the car, but obviously it's not slowing him down much.
No, it hasn't bothered him one bit, and he's driving the wheels off it, so they're all giving chase to Marty Lindley again, and Marty's got a great race car.
Marty in the Hooters Ford. Here's Justin Alsop in the 50. Black flag being displayed as Roger Blackstock tries to take his Dodge by Alsop. And the call is that Alsop refused to yield to the leaders. Kyle Shoemaker going by on the high side as well. So Alsop will have to come to pit road. Talked to Roger Blackstock earlier about his early season success in that Dodge.
At the tracks that we've been to in our other division that we raced in, I really did. Like Salem, Winchester, when we go to Killcare, we expect to run real well. Jennerstown, Pensacola, we expected to run good there. We've run there before. We crashed our primary car, and now we're into a speedway car here. So this car here we purchased from Jack Roush. It was an old car, a Winston Cup car that Kevin LePage run. It's the old TV guy car.
Wow, so some history in the chassis of that one car. They've hung Dodge bodywork on it now, but Roger Blackstock doing a nice job here at Salem today. On board Lindley, looking out the back bumper area of the Hooters Ford, blowing by Richard Hampton's 35. Hampton with heavy body damage to that car. He was involved in the big pileup up in turn 3 a little while ago. Knocked the front cap off the car. They've taped it up around the radiator section. There's the 84 car. He was also involved in that mess. Matt Parsons, the rookie out of Millerton, Pennsylvania. And Gault there in the 31, running in 4th. Tracking right behind the 46 of Forrest Urban. The 3 of McClellan up in 2nd. Slower cars dropping to the bottom, making way for the leaders up on the high side here at Salem.
And Glenn Galt has just quietly acclimated himself into being a contender in this race. He's found his niche, he's found his groove up on the racetrack, and he also has a very good race car. Now, it's going to take halfway through this race, and these guys are going to get a different feel. The sun comes out, the racetrack does change in the middle of this afternoon. If the cloud cover comes in late today, like they're saying it's going to, it will change again. So they have to be ready for what the changes are going to bring.
Well, one good development here this weekend. Lester Lesniewski with a very strong run going. He started at the back. Here's Stephen with more.
Well, it's really an outstanding story. Lester Lesniewski built his own engine and didn't get it in the race car until 2 a.m. on Friday morning. Then they came out here, had a transmission seal go bad in practice, and had to start way toward the back of the field. So for this guy to come up and run in the top 5 or maybe top 10 as he has for most of today is quite an accomplishment.
And Lesniewski from 18th starting spot up to 7th here in the first 100 laps.
And I think it's a fantastic job. That crew has done such a marvelous job working all night just to get to the racetrack. Folks at home, you don't know how hard that is, and this is a 2-day show. I know they don't have much sleep.
Lesniewski out of Stanfield, North Carolina. That's the Performance Automotive Way Crazy's Barbecue Chevrolet. Leaders down into turn 3, lapping by Justin Alsop meantime. It's still Lindley. Jump on board the Hooters Ford, taking a look back at Jason McClellan, the Arctic Clear Pontiac in second spot, and Forrest Urban in the 46 car out of Richmond, the Insurance Doctor Chevrolet. Good run for Urban into third.
Well, what's happened is Marty Lindley's just kind of checking up for this lap traffic, not being overly aggressive, just being a little bit patient, which has allowed Jason McClellan, even though Jason McClellan has an excellent race car and he wants an opportunity to lead this race.
McClellan has taken a look at Lindley a couple of times, drawing near him. Down the back straightaway, lapping by Tim Fulford's 21 car. Taking a look at Jason McClellan here in the 3 and second. Searching for a different line, looks like, on the racetrack.
Well, he's working, Marty's working traffic, so he's trying to figure out a way. If he can get an opening, he wants to make sure his car will get there. And also he gets a little bit of a feel all the time, but they are racing hard. He wants to lead this race.
100 laps go on the board. Your Sunoco Race Fuels full field rundown. Fourth spot belongs to Glenn Galt. A great day for the veteran from Ohio. Kyle Shoemaker in 11th, about to get lapped, so that'll put 10 cars remaining on the lead lap. John Gaunt, Dale Avancian, the youngster from Connecticut, Justin Alsop. Lonnie Rush was in that wreck earlier, back on the racetrack. Richard Hampton involved in the big wreck in turn 3. And Setterington and Fogelman behind the wall. Working through the corner, McClellan in second spot. Picking off lap cars, he's just gotten around Kyle Shoemaker. There's Lindley, your leader. McClellan, in trouble,
Whoa,
yellow on the speedway. Alan Bigelow turns the 55 around.
Wow, Jason McClellan just barely missed the 55 car. Man, oh man, that was close.
The Boers Welding and Steel Chevrolet, son of Tom Bigelow out of Winchester, Indiana, started 25th here today and was not having a particularly good day. Down into the corner, here it is again. Looks like he was all alone.
Well, he just got down on, it's a little bit flatter down towards the bottom, got in the brakes a little bit, and whoom, around it came. Wow, Jason McClellan, heads up, good job.
So on lap 102, the yellow is out once again here at Salem Speedway with Marty Lindley, the leader. The Hooters girls on hand to greet the fans here at Salem on a sun-splashed afternoon. We'll grab a quick timeout and be right back on Speed. Welcome back to Salem Speedway, coverage of the USAR Hooters Pro Cup Series here on Speed Channel. Today, the Naturally Fresh Foods 250 presented by the NGA Hooters Golf Tour. Leaders headed to pit road as we are under caution. McClellan will be second in line. Marty Lindley coming to pit road first. And this will be his stop to take tires and add fuel, not quite to halfway. The 46 car has remained out. Forrest Urban will be your restart leader. Let's see what happens with Lindley. Here's Steven.
Well, actually, Marty and I were just talking down on the grid just before driver introductions today, and he said, man, we changed everything but the steering wheel on this car. And he said if we went out to Greenville Pickens Speedway, we would never see anything like that because he knows ahead of time exactly what that track needs. However, here, they're really reduced to a lot of guesswork, and of course, they burned a motor out at Winchester just shortly ago. And also, Jason McClellan running a fantastic race here so far today. The 3 cars run up front all day long.
Well, McClellan takes just right side tires. He'll go for track position coming off pit road. Lindley's boys still working to change form.
Well, I don't know if that's a strategy move that I would be in favor of. You want to get 4. This is a very abrasive racetrack. Now later you can put on 4 tires instead of 2. Maybe a good move, maybe not. We'll see how it sorts out. But Marty Lindley, he's so happy he got fuel in that thing and not run out like he did the last race. So that was a great move on their part.
John Gaunt on pit road. Roger Blackstock in the 1 car. Here comes Jeff Agnew in the Hooters NGA Golf Tour Chevrolet, the 73. He had bent that car up earlier, but it's gaining speed again. Let's check back in with Steven.
Jeff Agnew will make another stop, and you know, he brought the oldest car that he has. He's got 4 race cars. They brought the oldest car that they had, and I asked Jeff why, and he said, well, everything else we have is pretty much torn up, so they brought it out, doing the best they can with it, and they say the secret to winning the championship over the long haul, and Jeff's already done this once, remember, is saving your best parts till the end of the year.
Good philosophy indeed, and now that car is one of the 4 that's torn up.
Well, it's going to be another one in his stable, so they've got a lot of work to do.
We'll be back for the restart here at Salem Speedway in just a moment. Welcome back to Salem Speedway, the Naturally Fresh Foods 250, the USAR Hooters Pro Cup North Tour, 4th race of the season. Jimmy Burns is on pit road. Back to Steven.
Jimmy Burns back in the pits, and this is a guy who has struggled today, but he really came out of the box strong. You know, it's rare that we get to see Burns have that kind of a run, but he ran up front from the back of the pack. Well, up front in the sense that he passed a lot of cars very, very early in the race. And, of course, you see some of the damage that they just had in that last incident with the race car, but this is a run that this young man can be proud of.
The Jackaroo Sauces car, and Burns up in 13th spot. They do a little quick surgery there and get ready to send him back for the restart.
Well, to be out here and be competitive is one thing. To be able to drive from the back to the front is definitely another. I'll tell you, this is no easy place to pass. Great experience for this young driver.
Moving up alongside Jeff Agnew's wounded 73 car. Your restart leader, Forrest Urban in the 46. Remember, he has not pitted so far. Green flag back in the air on lap 107, 143 to go. And here we go down into turn 1. Brian Ross up to 2nd spot here.
Well, and it was a matter of time, but Forrest Urban, I don't know what they were thinking here, because I would be afraid of a 60 or 70 lap run right here. You can definitely run yourself out of fuel. These cars can only go about 160 laps, maybe 170 if they squeeze it. This is going to be tough. He's putting up a good fight, even with the old tires.
Urban, first-year competitor in the Hooters Pro Cup Tour. He's got Brian Ross at the bottom of the racetrack. Ross, the early leader, going for the point here. Let's find out more about the fuel strategy. Back to Steven.
Well, fortunately, that won't be as big a factor as it was at Winchester. As you know, under the green flag situation, the long green flags that we had at Winchester just a couple of weeks ago, we had guys out there actually running out of gas. Marty Lindley was one of them. It cost him an engine. He burned a piston because there was no fuel in the car. Now, Fritz Augustine, who is in charge of technical matters and rules for USAR, says this: the Fords can make about 165 laps on a full tank of fuel. The Chevrolets and the Pontiacs can make roughly 185 laps, 180 to 185 laps on one tank of fuel. So at this point, it should have alleviated all the concerns about the possibility of most of our lead lap cars running out of fuel.
Except for the fact that Urban hasn't been to pit road yet.
Well, and he's got to get there. He wanted to lead some laps. He need, to get the leader points, and he wants to lead halfway if he can hang on. But I like Charlie Ford stayed with the 42 car since their last pit stop. He's hung right with him. Oh!
Down the backstretch, a big hit, and Marty Lindley's involved.
Oh, Marty!
Marty Lindley, Justin Alsop, and Lester Lesneski, who was running up in the top 10. Our 6th caution of the afternoon, and Lindley's car sustaining a heavy blow to the nose piece. He is done for the day. Look at the damage to the front end of the 01, the Hooters Ford. No brakes evidently either.
Oh, that is a wrecked race car. That gives you an idea, folks, right there, how fast this racetrack is. Goodness gracious.
Didn't see exactly how it developed, but Lesneski and Alsop were together on the racetrack, and Lindley just apparently got hung up with nowhere to go. Here's another look out of turn 2. Lesneski and Alsop get together, and Lindley was trying to go underneath both of them.
And took him right straight into the inside wall with a lot of force. No way to stop. And folks, you are traveling at about 135 miles an hour right there. There's no way you can stop your race car.
Lindley's onboard camera, rear view. Oh. Back end slapped the wall as well. And you can tell the impact of the hit by that onboard shot. I think we've got another replay here. This is from Jimmy Burns' onboard camera. There's the impact down low. The car swinging to the bottom. Burns able to get by, but you can tell that was a hard lick. Marty Lindley's okay. Out of the car, checking the damage, but he knows it's all over here at Salem Speedway. So Lindley, who's in contention for the championship, will have to load this one on the hauler short of halfway.
Hooter Girls of Kentuckiana want to welcome you back to Speed Channel
and the USAR Hooters Pro Cup Series.
Back at Salem, Jason McClellan had to come to pit road. He was feeling a vibration in the race car, so we will try to find out whether that'll be an ongoing problem for Jason or if he'll get back up to speed. Marty Lindley's crew members talking things over. Let's hear from the driver.
You know, this is a very, very tough racetrack, even for experienced race car drivers. Marty, tell me what it's like out there.
Well, the racetrack's a lot of fun, and it would be a lot of fun with some cars that could race. But, I mean, I don't tell it like it is. There's about 4 or 5 cars here that belong here, and the rest of them, they need to go somewhere else and learn how to race before they come to this division. And lap cars won't get out of the way. It's the worst I've ever seen it since the 10 years I've been racing, and I just hate it for my guys, Hooters. We was going to give the 42 car run for his money today.
Glad you're okay, Marty.
All right.
So Marty Lindley obviously had plans of being in contention today. Jimmy Burns back on pit.
Yeah, a lot of times the adrenaline will get the best of a driver, and sometimes you'll say some things a little bit. How about this Panasonic pit cam? Is that a great view?
It is. Good view of Jimmy Burns' team working on the Jackaroo Sausage Chevrolet. Right side tires and fuel, and they'll get Burns back out there. Meantime, let's hear from one of Forrest Urban's guys.
Rodney, talk pit strategy for Forrest Urban.
Right now, we're just going to come put 4 tires on it and try to go the way.
Is there any problem at all with the handling, or are you going to leave it alone?
Going to leave it alone. Everything's fine right now.
Rodney Middlebrook, who normally is with Charlie Ford's bunch, helping out Forrest Urban today.
Well, I think they're teaming up a little bit here, and that's good strategy. If you don't have enough people, put the best people you got out there and get after it. They come in and get 4 tires. They're going to get fuel in this car. This kid's got a great race car. He's got a great shot at running up front.
There's Big Rodney helping out on the front end of the car. You see him there on the left of your screen. No work on that sheet metal. I'm still surprised they haven't taped those fenders down. They try to give Forrest a little bit better aerodynamic capability here at Salem. Well, there you see the damage to the Hooters Ford. Marty Lindley is done for the day.
Naming our salad dressing.
Back at Salem Speedway here on Speed Channel, the Naturally Fresh Foods 250 presented by the NGA Hooters Golf Tour. Alongside Scott Sutherland, Iberick Benjamin, Stephen Cox is on pit road. Safety truck here at Salem headed in. We're set for a restart. Closing in on halfway now. And Brian Ross is back on the point, 5 laps from the crossed flags. Off they go into the first corner. Charlie Ford up to second. How about Danny Sammons in that 97, the youngster out of New Jersey? He restarts third ahead of Forrest Urban. Justin Ely there rounding out the top 10. So some interesting drivers, some names starting to come to the top.
New names and new faces. This is a lot of fun to be able to get these young guys up in there. People we don't talk about, getting in the middle of this game. And Charlie Ford's hanging on. I'm not going to cheer for you too much, Charlie, but hang on.
Yeah, it never seems to work out very well when you start talking about what a great day Charlie's having.
No.
But he is looking strong in second spot in the Sun Graphic Chevrolet, the 14. There's Sammons in the 97, the AARN.com machine. And Brian Ross starting to stretch the advantage now over Charlie Ford. 2 laps before they see the crossed flags. It's marked halfway here at Salem Speedway. Ross, your fast qualifier this weekend, going for 3 consecutive victories. And there's young Mr. Sammons in that Taurus. A little further back, Kyle Shoemaker in the 27. Jason McClellan in the 3, battling it out for 6th. Forrest Urban back there as well. They'll split the lap car, Richard Hampton.
Oh, that's a gutsy move to go all the way to the bottom because your car automatically slides all the way to the top, and thank goodness he got it in there.
1 lap before halfway here at Salem. Kyle Shoemaker, Forrest Urban, to the outside of Richard Hampton. Urban right behind Shoemaker, nearly gave him a shot in the back bumper coming off the corner. Brian Ross, meantime, takes the crossed flags. He is your Lucas Oil halfway leader here at Salem. The 42 car, he's led 70 laps so far. 3 lead changes. Pretty much this one has been in Ross's hands from the start. Now, Marty Lindley led a bunch of laps earlier, but he is done for the day after that hard wreck.
Yeah, he's done for the day, and also take him out of the points contention, which he has really struggled in that area. This young man is doing a great job, even with a tore-up race car in Gary Vidal. It's such a struggle just to be on this racetrack, but with a tore-up race car, it's twice as bad, Rick.
Well, Vidal trying to hold Glenn Galt off there. Galt in the 31, really with a strong run today. Great veteran from Ohio, Western Pennsylvania. Tons of feature victories and local late model action, but he'd be the first to tell you, I'm sure, that this is a whole different ballgame in Hooters Pro Cup competition. Holding back Jason McClellan right now as McClellan tries to work his way back into contention here in the second half at Salem.
But I really like Jason McClellan's car because he can turn and make that car go to the bottom at any point he wants to.
Got a glimpse of Alan Bigelow back on the racetrack there in the 55. He had spun earlier, brought out a caution flag. Bedell holding on over Gault in the orange 31 car. Bedell pretty quick in that 54 with all the damage he's got to the back end of that machine.
And you would think with that left rear quarter panel hanging out, it'd be like a big parachute going down the straightaway, but there must be enough down pressure in the back of the car. It doesn't create it to be real light. In other words, it has a lot of downforce in the back along with the banking.
Bedell shown in 5th spot right in front of Gault. And for the lead, you got a glimpse of Brian Ross, Charlie Ford nose to tail. Here comes Urban. He's locked in on the back bumper of McClellan. Bedell in front of Gault. You've got a good 4-car scramble there. Here are your 2 leaders down into 3. Danny Sammons has a good run going today. Let's hear from his dad.
Well, Danny Sammons is in a race car just about 50 feet that direction, but he's supposed to be out on a senior trip right now. Now, Lenny, where would he have gone? And he chose racing, didn't he?
Yeah, he would be in Orlando, Florida this weekend with his senior trip. The way the schedule worked out, he was able to go to the prom last week, but he had to give up the senior trip. He really could have gone and then flown from there, but he was afraid the flight got mixed up. This is what means everything to him. He just signed up for college, and he signed up 3 days a week in the middle of the week so he could race too. And this is his life that he wants to be, and he's proven today he can do it.
Talk a little bit about his race today.
Well, we've had such bad luck here at the beginning of the year, and we're looking for a sponsor, and we hope this will prove Danny can do it. We have Bill Boger helping us, and Automotive Specialist bailed us out after we lost a motor last week with another motor builder. In 9 days, they got us a motor to be here with, and it's really proven they can give us some power. We're pretty excited.
As well they ought to be. Now look at this. Some debris goes flying over Charlie Ford's race car here.
And I'm thinking it come off the 92 car, the Jack Rouge car. It probably the ductwork in the front, and it came up under the car.
So it's on the racetrack, and for the 7th time today, we're under caution at Salem Speedway. We'll take a quick timeout.
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Mel.
And we want to thank you for watching the Nationally Fresh Foods 250.
Welcome back here on Speed Channel. Brian Ross, your race leader, he's been black flagged for failing to yield to the safety truck under caution. So he has a stop-and-go penalty. Forrest Urban on pit road. They're taping up the front end, the front sheet metal there finally of the 46 car. And Stephen Cox, he's been in contention all day.
Yeah, you know, Forrest Urban and I were joking around during the driver introductions today, and I said, come on, Forrest, none of this 3rd and 4th place stuff. Let's get a real win here. Well, he ended up actually leading this race just a few laps ago, got into a little bit of trouble with the front right bumper this time around, but he's making the stop under yellow, and guys, keep an eye on the 46 car.
He's been fast all day. Now that they get the front aero fixed, he could be a real factor.
And we've been watching him, that's for sure.
Well, that puts Charlie Ford up on the lead as we get ready to go green. We'll show you the Lucas Oil halfway recap now. First action on lap 13, and Jay Fogelman, who started 4th today in the 4 car, broke a motor early, and Fogelman was no factor here at Salem. He goes behind the wall right off the get-go. 6 laps later, lap 19, trouble up at the first corner. Lonnie Rush spins. Half a dozen cars get by, but Jeff Agnew drills the brakes and then drills Rush and heavily damages the 73. Both cars in tough shape after that. Several laps later, first lead change of the day. Marty Lindley takes the Hooters Ford to the bottom out of 2. He races by Brian Ross into the 3rd corner and grabs the point. And Lindley would hold sway for about a dozen laps going down into the 1st corner. Here's Lindley still in front of Ross, but Ross, the veteran he is, picks Lindley off on lap traffic and retakes the lead for the 2nd time on the day. 1 lap later, though, a huge wreck up in turn 3 and turn 4. The 16 car, Jeff Oakley's machine, wrecks hard with several other cars involved, including Richard Hampton, and we get a big mess up in 3 and 4. Several cars have to come to pit road. Lap 74, another huge incident. This one down between turns 1 and 2. A couple of cars get stuffed into the inside retaining wall. It brings out the red flag. Everyone's okay, fortunately, but it took a while to clean up the mess. Now, lap 112, you're on board Marty Lindley trying to work his way back to the front out of turn 2. Comes up on some slower traffic and runs out of racetrack. Hammers the inside concrete wall, and the Hooters Ford is drastically shortened up. He's done for the day. That's your Lucas Oil halfway recap. Next 5 races for the USAR Hooters Pro Cup stars. The North Tour in action at Holland on the 1st of June. The South Tour in action at USA in Lakeland. A week later, the North Tour returns to Jennerstown for their 2nd visit of the year. Following week, on the 15th, it's Myrtle Beach. And 2 weeks later, on the 22nd of June, Indianapolis Raceway Park for the Hooters Pro Cup North Tour stars. Coming up on 100 to go. We're back underway at Salem, and the clouds have started to gather. It's become an overcast afternoon. Charlie Ford ahead of Danny Sammons now. Phil Rondo is third. The one car on pit road, Roger Blackstock, with a problem. This will tighten up the racetrack dramatically.
Yeah, it's going to make a big difference as to how their car is going to handle it, and tires going to be a big difference now because you're going to get a lot more grip. Car's going to be a lot faster. Brian Ross had to go to the pits, had a stop-and-go penalty because he didn't slow down enough on the caution when the pace car came out. So he has to go to the back. Now he's going to work his way back up through the field. Charlie Ford has got a great race car. Can he catch him is the next thing.
Well, he's got more than 100 laps to do it. Ross dips underneath Kyle Shoemaker. Forrest Urban right there with Ross. That racer's tape on the right front corner. I don't know if that's helping much with the 46. The arrow's got to be badly messed up. I'm surprised that car doesn't have a big push right now.
Well, it's going to, but what ends up happening here is you keep your nose tucked up underneath the guy in front of you, so aerodynamics doesn't become that big of a part. You adjust to the racetrack, and I think the sun going under, is cooling off, is going to make a bigger difference than anything right now.
Fifth spot, McClellan trying to work his way up on Glenn Galt. They're both tucked in behind Gary Bedell there in the black 54, the Belterra Casino Chevrolet.
And Glenn Galt, Jason McClellan, they've been stuck together like glue all day long. Great race. You guys are doing a great job. Don't get yourself in a bad situation. Let's finish this thing with a good finish.
His car isn't quite as fast, but I think Glenn Galt is getting this series figured out, and I think we'll hear a lot more from him the rest of the way. Here's Ford in the Sun Graphics Chevrolet down the front straightaway. He's building a nice lead now.
Well, I think he's looking in the mirror. He's waiting for that big black 42 to come streaking out of the crowd back there. But hey, he's happy to be out front. Clean air, let her eat.
Charlie Ford, one of the Hooters Pro Cup stars, who's got his AARP card out of Charles City, Virginia. Great to see him at the point. And contrast that, 18-year-old Danny Sammons. We just heard from his dad. High school graduation looming for Danny. Off to college soon. Plans a career in the sport. Showing us a lot here today.
And he chose to came to this race instead of go to Orlando with the rest of the crowd. Which do you think cost his dad more, to be here or go there?
That's I would say to be here, probably.
Hey, my hat's off to him. That young man has a priority straight. Go to college, be a race car driver, get an education. Great job.
Meantime, here's Ross as we watch McClellan and Bedell. Ross trying to work his way back into contention here. He's got a lot of traffic to get through now. He gave up a lot of track position when he made his pit stop.
Absolutely. The 42 car, the 46 car, these guys are wired together also. Forrest Urban's not going to let Brian Ross get too far out in front of him. He's going to follow in his footsteps and go all the way back to the front if there's any way possible.
And Bedell is not going to let Ross have it for position here.
Well, he's driving, you know. Yeah. I mean, he's making his car as big. He's making a nice big circle, and he knows where the good line is. He's figured it out. Hey, I go get him, kid.
Your Sunoco Race Fuels full field rundown with 100 to go. Bedell is 6th. Ford is your leader. Ross 7th, and Urban, Kyle Shoemaker, Jimmy Burns. Justin Ely with a good run up in 11th, and Jeff Agnew has fought back after 2 wrecks today to sit 12th, and that may be the drive of the day. Alan Bigelow rounds out the top 20, and McLean and Fulford. Lesneski was involved in the Marty Lindley wreck. He and Oakley, they're done for the afternoon, along with Wayne Setterington and Jay Fogelman, who was out early with a broken motor. Lead cars running up high through 3 and 4 here at Salem. Passing flag being shown to the lap traffic now. Less than 100 to go. Glenn Galt still in front of Jason McClellan. Forrest Urban leads this battle. Bedell still holding Brian Ross at bay. Let's find out what Charlie Ford's crew chief thinks of all this. Let's get downstairs.
You know, are you pulling for these dark clouds over behind me?
Well, wouldn't hurt my feelings if it rained, but I'd sure like to win this one outright. Tell you, there's nobody more deserving to win than Charlie right now. He's worked and worked and worked, and he's really got his act together this year, and we're going to be tough. If we hadn't had such bad luck, you'd seen us in victory lane a couple times this year.
Yeah, I could say that really, with all the stuff you've torn up, it's a miracle it hasn't happened before now.
I tell you, it's amazing. But hopefully our luck is turning around.
Do you need any more pit work at all, or any more fuel?
No, we should be able to make it all the way. It's going to be close on fuel, though.
Young Bill Schreckengost calling the shots for veteran Charlie Ford.
Yeah, veteran Charlie Ford, but he's exactly right. There's a no better team. They have worked and worked and worked. Man, they deserve just to be in the top 5.
Looking at the battle a little further back, there's Galt with McClellan. Meantime, Brian Ross in the 42. He's won 2 straight coming in here, racing at one of his home tracks. Had a chance to look at the Salem record book earlier today. Brian Ross has been to victory lane here 6 times in late models of all sorts, so he certainly knows how to win at Salem.
If you say Indiana, that guy's been there
Yeah.
racing there, I do believe. Winchester here, these are like home tracks for him, and it really shows. Watch him go around the racetrack.
McClellan, meantime, works his way by Phil Rondeau's Pontiac, the 19. Charlie Ford of the 14 car still in front. Danny Sammons has caught him, though, with the 97. And here goes Danny.
That guy, he's got a great race car. Bill Boger, which you said earlier as a consultant, knows how to set a race car up and go around these type of racetracks, as well as any other racetracks. Very, very good at teaching young drivers how to get around racetracks.
They lap by the slower car of Lonnie Rush Sr., the 83. Rush involved in one of our early wrecks today. They fixed up the car to get him back out there. Richard Hampton also involved in that big skirmish up in 3 and 4 100 laps ago. Oh, and Bedell, the Belterra Casino Chevrolet. He's in trouble. He's off the pace down low, and that will take him out of that battle for 6th and 7th.
Oh, what
Tough
a
break.
bad deal.
Charlie Ford, his mirror full of the 97 of Sammons. A little bit of smoke on the racetrack down into 3. We'll see if the youngster out of New Jersey, a graduate of the Flemington Speedway late model division several years ago, see if he can work his way by. Here comes Bedell onto pit road. We'll see if there's anything they can do with that car. Maybe he ran it out of fuel.
No, they got fuel in it. I would say it's an engine problem.
Leaders down the back straightaway. The car's shut off. Here's Stephen Cox.
Gary Bedell, a very, very disappointed man. He came in with a lot of high hopes. In fact, he qualified all the way up in 7th position as a rookie, the second highest qualifying rookie out there, or rather third behind Brian Ross and Forrest Urban. So he's going to come in with a miss in the engine, and guys, they think it's going to be terminal. They believe that they have dropped a cylinder.
Like you need all 8 of them here at Salem. They're going to fuel the car.
Yeah, you definitely need the horsepower, and they were checking to make sure they had fuel in it. Maybe the pickup wasn't working, but they were looking under the hood to make sure a spark plug wire hadn't come off. Man, anything to get that thing back in a race when you're running that good.
Brian Ross takes advantage now. He's closed in on Phil Rondeau in the 19. Down into turn 3, and we'll see if Ross can do anything here. He can point that car to the bottom. There aren't many guys who can make that move today.
No, absolutely not. But you know, he's got so many laps here. He knows how to get his car into position, make sure he goes across these bumps where it needs to be. He has the angle right, and the car's working really, really good. I think it's a matter of time before he works all the way to the front.
But it's tough to pass in 3 and 4 if you're forced down low. Rondeau has the preferred line. Now they're coming up on Roger Blackstock's lap car, and we'll see if Ross can make a move here and use Blackstock's Dodge as a pick. He doesn't do it this time. Rondeau in the 19 able to stay up in front of the 42. Richard Hampton's lap car next in line. We'll see what Rondeau decides to do here. Whether he'll go high or low. He's stuck back there for now.
Richard Hampton needs to give these guys a break and get down just a little bit. These guys are racing hard to get back to the front. Just move down and give these guys the line.
Hampton's staying right up there in the groove, even though he's not nearly as fast as these machines. Look at the cloud cover that's rolled in here at Salem late in the afternoon.
Well, they said they were hoping for rain. That's Charlie Ford and his crew, and they still would like to have that rain. Boy, you can get a win, you'd get a win any way you can, but if they can win it outright, that'd be great. But it's definitely changing the racetrack the way it's driving right now.
Ford still your leader in the 14. Sammons in the 97 right behind him. Now Rondeau up high. Sticks Ross behind Richard Hampton and gets a little bit of an advantage. Hampton takes the black flag for staying up in the groove, would be my guess, for not yielding to the faster traffic.
Yeah, and he was really holding that whole lineup, and if you have to go to the bottom and show your car can get out from underneath you so fast, even for experienced race car drivers.
Tim Fulford there in the 21 car down at the bottom for the lead. Meantime, Sammons trying to dog Charlie Ford and get the opportunity to sneak by him here. And the 54 back on pit road. Whatever the problem was, it is not solved as yet. For the lead, it's still the 14 and the 97 up in turns 1 and 2. Sammons is able to draw up on Charlie Ford's back, Declan into, but can't get a jump off the corner.
His car's just a little bit freer in and through the middle. The Charlie's a little bit tighter, but he can get off the corner for 2 reasons. One's a little bit tighter, plus he has that desired line, and he's leading the race. Definitely had the air in the front. Now we got a good run.
Oh,
That's
Sammons
textbook move right there.
Dove in behind Charlie Ford and upset the handling of the 14 just a little. Didn't touch him though.
No, that was a great job. Great job from a young driver.
And he moves by, so give Danny Sammons the lead. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time he's led a Hooters Pro Cup North Tour event in car number 97. So a great run from the youngster out of New Jersey. Up until this point, the best he's ever finished was in 12th spot. So Sammons on his way to making a mark for himself here at Salem Speedway.
And that adrenaline is pumping. He is driving away from Charlie Ford, and I'll tell you something else. I have driven this racetrack. It feels like a roller coaster. So the one he gave up in Orlando, he picked up in Salem, Indiana.
So Danny Sammons has gotten out in front. Coming up on 75 laps to go. Glenn Galt, Jason McClellan, and Brian Ross are the rest of the top 5. Yeah. Back on Speed Channel, the Naturally Fresh Foods 250 presented by the Hooters NGA Golf Tour. Under caution for a spin by the 84 car, driven by Matt Parsons out of Millerton, Pennsylvania. So the leaders come to pit road. Charlie Ford first in line. Here's Steven.
Charlie Ford will come in for tires. Remember, guys, we have 10 tires to spread around this race. Everybody's going to try to take on fresh rubber, including the 31 of Glenn Galt, who has run a fantastic show all day long. He now comes in 3rd place, and they're going to go out of here with the ability to go the distance, less than 70 laps, guys, for a dash to the finish.
We're around for left side tires on Galt's machine. Same thing for Brian Ross's bunch. Already changed the rights. With 10 tires, you start on 4. You could put 2 on the right side, and then 4 for this last sprint.
And that was the strategy going in. They were going to get 2 earlier and then not give us so much track position, have 4 good fresh tires for the last run. Everybody kind of followed suit. Everybody's ready to go home now.
Gary Bedell behind the wall. A tough break for Bedell. Here's what brought out the yellow flag. There's the 84 of Parsons. Maybe a little help there for Brian Ross. Back deck lid up on the 84 and a good slap into the wall.
Yeah, he definitely took the air off the back of him in more ways than one, maybe.
So Parsons slides to a stop. Marty Lindley out of his uniform now, chewing things over, talking with his wife, maybe wishing he was up putting on the 18th behind the racetrack. Obviously part of our TV crew taking the afternoon off up here. No, just teasing. Everybody's working very hard downstairs, and we appreciate the great pictures here at Salem Speedway. Getting set for a restart. Can't tell you how impressed I am with Danny Sammons and Glenn Galt. And Forrest Urban's had a fine day today.
Yes, and these guys are all contenders, and they're all just happy to be in this spot because earlier it looked pretty bleak. Brian Ross was going to take off away from the field. No chance for anybody, but hey, this has all changed.
62 laps to go. Danny Sammons did not come to pit road, so Bill Boger must have decided that his best move was to maintain track position and stay out there.
Well, sometimes momentum can help you as well as anything. This kid is doing a great job. Maybe he didn't fall off on the stopwatch, but I'm telling you, whenever you can get new tires, I sure would like to.
Forrest Urban restarting in second spot, taking a look, trying to get by Sammons for the lead. Couldn't close the deal. Let's hear from Danny's dad.
Well, congratulations, Lenny. Your team has now officially led its first ever lap in Hooters Pro Cup.
Well, we're thrilled to death. I mean, it's taken a long time to get this team together. Been through some real heartaches, but we're getting there. And this is still our backup car. We got a brand new car that we hope to have out by Jennerstown or IRP. And Danny's a smart race car driver, and he will never overdrive it. He's finally got something to drive, and I can't be more thankful for all the people that made it, Bill Boger and all the guys on this crew. A lot of these guys came from the quarter midget team. Danny's brother Davies pit stopping, and I mean, we're a low budget team, but we're doing everything to run up front. Finally, we're doing it.
Well, Danny Sammons is certainly strong today out in front. Urban will try again, though. See if he can get back around him and get the lead lap back. Charlie Ford back there in second. Urban in the 46. Needs to unlap himself, and here he goes.
And you can tell that the Charlie Ford and Brian Ross with brand new tires have closed the gap in a big, big hurry. You can see how the importance of having 4 new tires is.
Tommy Bear serves as the crew chief for the Sammons team. He and Bill Boger and Lenny Sammons, who's the check writer and the dad, trying to decide what the best move is, and their move to stay on the track looks like it's not going to pay off. Look at Charlie Ford just drive to the front underneath the 97.
Yeah, he turned in the middle of turn 1 and 2 there and drove off the bottom of the corner. That car is really hooked up right now.
So Ford pulls out to a 3-car length lead, and here comes Brian Ross. Remember Ross on the pole here this weekend, going for 3 straight and going for second spot, trying to get inside Sammons. And even though the fast way here is up high in 3 and 4, Ross and Charlie Ford have been able to work at the bottom.
Well, they're doing it because they're on new tires right now. They can get away with it, but that's experience right there. These guys are running 140 miles an hour, 2 inches apart on this rough racetrack. Man, these guys show how good they can really drive.
Watching from one of our speed cameras as they come out of turn 4. Ford is your leader, Ross now second. Sammons gets shuffled back to third.
And you know they're telling Charlie Ford, look, we know who just got in a second. Don't hold anything back. Just go ahead and go after it. A lot of things are going to happen in the next 50 laps or so. So if he has anything, he might as well use it up now.
Forrest Urban still trying to get by Sammons and then work his way back into position to retake a spot on the lead lap, but he's got his work cut out for him. Jason McClellan is next in line behind Sammons in fourth, and then Glenn Galt back there in the orange 31 car in fifth.
And at Danny Sammons, what happens here is when your tires cool off under a caution, a lot of times you go back green, those tires just will not come back up underneath you. Not near as well as brand new tires for sure, but a lot of times they go through a couple of heat cycles, they just won't come back and the car just won't feel the same.
Sammons led a handful of laps in the 97, looked strong in doing so, decided not to come to pit road a few laps ago. When the other lead cars did, took on tires and fuel, maybe a splash of gas, and that has worked out for both Charlie Ford and Brian Ross, who've used that fresh rubber now to climb back to first and second. And Ross putting heavy pressure on Ford as they come up on Lonnie Rush's car. They'll ease by Rush down into turn one. Meantime, this battle for third. 200 laps go on the board. Your Sunoco Race Fuels full field rundown. Ford and Ross, Sammons and McClellan. Galt is sixth ahead of Rondeau and Jimmy Burns. Kyle Shoemaker with a good run today, and Jeff Agnew the rest of the first 10. Charlie Ford trying to hang on against the thrust of Brian Ross on the outside. Ross to the top of the racetrack as they head out of two, and he will retake the lead for the third time today.
Well, I'll tell you, that's confidence, that's experience, and that's a great race car because going up there on turn 1 and 2 up as high as he was, you've got to know your car's going to stick.
Jay Fogelman, first car out here today, started fourth. We had high hopes, as did he, but Fogelman not around very long at all here at Salem. Brian Ross, meantime, had high hopes coming in, and they're starting to pay off for him. As the track tightens up, as it gets cooler and cloudier, what do you think? Does this play into Brian Ross's hands?
Well, I think experience, running these type of races, experience plays into his hands. Were they anticipating the car tightening up? I would say yes. Probably this morning they looked at the weather. They see he knows more about what this racetrack's going to do with the sunshine and the clouds. So I would say yes, it's definitely going to play in his hands.
For third spot, Jason McClellan getting around Danny Sammons in the 97. Glenn Galt back there in fifth. Looking out of turn two. So McClellan with fresh rubber off that last caution period. He too is able to get by the 97.
And I've watched Jason McClellan all day. He really has a good race car. They're lacking just a little something to run right there in the very front. But I'm telling you, they have done if they come back to this racetrack, he'll be that much better.
Less than 50 laps remain here at Salem Speedway, and it's Brian Ross back on top. We'll be back with back at Salem Speedway. Last 50 laps of the Naturally Fresh Foods 250 tonight. Alongside Scott Sutherland, I'm Rick Benjamin. Your field summary with 36 to go. Brian Ross in front, Charlie Ford and Jason McClellan. The rest of the top three are watching Roger Blackstock in the Dodge, the 1. Phil Rondeau there in the Pontiac, the blue car, the 19. And here's your leader, Brian Ross. And at the moment, you've got to think with less than 40 to go, anybody else is going to have a hard time with Brian Ross.
He's either going to have a flat tire, run over a lap car, and I think he's too good for that, or blow an engine, and I hope that doesn't happen, but you're right. I mean, he's got the lead. He knows the racetrack. He's got a great race car, but things like that happen in racing.
Brian Ross at the moment, though, is straight away in front of Charlie Ford. Ford and Danny Sammons have led here in the last couple of dozen laps. Once Brian Ross got a head of steam build up in the 42 car, no one could touch him. Phil Rondeau, meantime, trying to hold off the damaged NGA Hooters Golf Tour Chevrolet of Jeff Agnew. They work by Jimmy Burns, the Jackaroo Sauces 92 car.
And I like Jeff Agnew's attitude.
Yeah.
His crew has worked so hard today. They've been involved in about every wreck on the racetrack, every spin on the racetrack, and yet they're still punching away out there. I think that's a great tribute to those folks to work that hard.
Their sheet metal guy back in the shop this week is certainly going to earn his money. No two ways about that. Meantime, the 46 Forrest Urban, the rookie driver, a great job by Urban today. Trying to work his way closer to the front. We take you back a little deeper. Here's that battle again. Rondeau in the blue car, the 19. Agnew in the orange and white 73. They go by the lap car of Tim Fulford, the 21. Up in front, Sammons trying to hold off Forrest Urban for position. Sammons had led earlier, didn't pit the last time around, the last opportunity. Let's get a word with Jason McClellan's crew chief. Back to Steve.
I hear Jason's having some pretty serious troubles out there.
Yeah, we had a little trouble with the rim earlier. We had the wrong one on. We should have threw it out a year ago, but it only fits the one car. And when we put it on the right front, it rubbed on the brake caliper pretty hard. That's why we changed that tire earlier. So now we got no front brakes. So he's actually running better without the front brakes than he was braking too hard getting in. So we'll leave it with that.
Well, that's a tough call, but what they mean by that is as a wheel, even with the same back spacing or the same offset, maybe can form just a little bit different, and it can rub on the caliper, and that's what he's saying. It was the wrong one to put on this race car, and he's right. They should have been thrown in the dumpster because, man, a place like this, that's where that vibration came from earlier.
But to be running better without front brakes, that's a surprise to me.
Well, it's no fun to drive that way,
No.
believe me, because if anything happens in front of you, you are in big, big trouble. If you can go like this, you think I would go with 4 brakes.
That would be preferable in a place like Salem, I would think. Salmon's meantime still able to hold off Forrest Urban as they battle for position. Phil Rondeau is right back there with him. Battling it out for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Ryan Ross in the 42 continues to lead. And he's stretching the lead now over Charlie Ford. Ross has won 2 straight races coming in. Winning at Iliana, then at Winchester, and now another of his home tracks here at Salem. Gunning for 3 straight. Last year was the first year of the Hooters Tour being split into North and South divisions, and can't recall exactly, but I don't believe anyone has won 3 in a row to this point in the North Tour. So Brian Ross looking to write a little bit of history today here at Salem.
And Danny Salmons is really struggling. His tires have completely given up on his race car, and that's too bad because that car is a lot better. It's just it can't go on those World tires.
At age 18, not very experienced in a heavy 3,400-pound full-bodied stock car. I wonder if he was trying to keep the lead without pitting. I wonder if he might have used the tires a little too much.
Well, that's a call that everybody has to make. If he says, look, my car's still driving okay, stay with it. But I'll tell you, it's rough right now. This is a great picture of Pro Cup Hooters racing at its best right here. These guys will trade paint everywhere around the racetrack.
Ryan Ross all alone out in front. The weather changing here at Salem once again. It's been a stormy early 2002 in these parts. Stephen Cox, what do you think? Will we get the rest of this one in?
Well, the wind has picked up considerably down here, and we are now feeling our first few drops of rain as we approach lap 235. So just a few laps remaining, and not only are we racing the checkered flag, guys, we're racing the rain because the sprinkles have started.
And these drivers certainly don't need to feel any moisture on this racetrack in the late stages here today. You can see the door blowing on Charlie Ford's War Wagon there. Ross continues to lead. Car wiggles a little coming off of 2.
Yeah, you got to gas a little bit hard. Got a little loose, but that's okay. He'll just check it up and regroup, and he's already coming up on Danny Salmons. That's how that shows you when your tires give up. They really give up here at Salem.
Salmon's running 6th, and Ross about to put him a lap down. And there's nothing that Danny Salmons can do to stop it at this point.
Well, he's going to fight for everything he can. He's hoping for a caution so he doesn't go down that lap. They can still come in and get those tires. But I think at one point he's just going to have to give it up.
Phil Rondeau back there in the 19. Here's Ross to the outside of Salmons. Not many laps ago, Salmons was the leader. Big wiggle in the 97 coming off turn 2. Ross sticks the Odell machine right up by the wall and clicks off another lap. Brian Ross has shown me a lot here this afternoon.
Well, he has for the last 3 races. I think we kind of knew that going in. He has the experience. He's got a good race car. This type of racing really fits him well. They're long enough races. He can settle in and get his whole gig going. But what impresses me even more is the ability to adapt it. Whoa!
Trouble for Forrest Urban in the 46, our 9th yellow of the day with 15 to go. The insurance doctor Chevrolet. Urban was being shown in 5th, but apparently got into the back end of somebody else's car. He'll have to come to pit road to try to finish here at Salem. Welcome back to Salem Speedway here on Speed Channel. Coverage of the USAR Hooters Pro Cup North Tour tonight. Naturally Fresh Foods 250 presented by the NGA Hooters Golf Tour. Field getting ready for a restart. Let's get to
They
Steven.
thought that it might have been a radiator that let go in Forrest Urban Jr.'s car, but that's not the case. If you take a look down here on the ground, guys, that's not water. That's some kind of oil. Forrest Urban Jr. is going to have to sit this one out as race is over.
That's the reason for the yellow flag. Apparently the contact caused some damage under the hood.
Yeah, probably what happened is the hose coming out of the engine, going over to the oil filter, probably got severed. Now we got oil on the racetrack.
11 to go. The green's back out. Here's your Naturally Fresh Foods top 10. Ross ahead of Charlie Ford. There's Ford in second spot. Jason McClellan next in line in the purple and white 3 car. With the laps winding down. 10 to go this time by. Glenn Gault in fourth. If anyone's got anything from Brian Ross, time to show their hand right here.
I think they showed their hand, to be honest with you. He has got a great race car. He got an excellent restart. His tires are back up underneath him. These two guys right here, Jason McClellan has got a whale of a race. Go, Jason. I'm just tickled to death for that, folks. They've worked and worked and worked, and this here is one of their better showings. That is a great race.
He has stood on the gas today, to be sure. And Charlie Ford, you've got to give Charlie a call, certainly in the 14, the Sun Graphics machine. Charlie has led several laps here today. He stands second right now. Here's Glenn Gault. Late bid by Gault, perhaps for third spot. Less than 10 to go. Gault will push it up high in turns 1 and 2 and then try to come underneath the 3 onto the backstretch. Not close enough that time.
And we've seen so many different moves down in turn 1 and 2. You go way high, get your car turned to come down. You can start at the bottom and slide up. These guys kind of figure out where their car works the best against the guy that's in front of them. And there's some really creative stuff going on all day long.
For third spot out of 2, you saw McClellan wiggle the 3 car that time. Closing in on 5 laps left here at Salem Speedway. Good crowd on hand as always here at Salem. They love their stock cars in this part of the world. They've seen a great show here this afternoon.
And folks, this is the closest race on the racetrack because Brian Ross has left Charlie Ford. Here you go. It's the only two we have left to really battle hard is for third place.
For third, Gault in the orange car, trying to pressure McClellan in the purple and white machine. 5 laps to go, 5 to go.
Of course, Brian Ross has been here before. He's thinking about all those nuts and bolts and everything falling off. He's won the last 2. He's thinking, hey, I can get 3 in a row, which is a phenomenal feat.
He is a professional driver, no doubt about it. Ross is smooth, he's fast. He never seems to fall off the pace. He's very consistent the way he runs that car.
Well, and he's picked himself through traffic a couple of times today, and that shows pace. Whoa!
McClellan brushes the wall up in 2. Now look at Charlie Ford's 14 car during his last pit stop also. Didn't get to comment on it. He's got that Salem stripe.
Yeah, he got a Salem stripe all right. It's easy to do. You can come right through the middle of 1 and 2. Your car bounces up on you. Coming off turn 4, it'll slide into the wall. It happens so fast and so easy, like you referred to Darlington earlier today.
Change up in front. Ross all alone in the 42. McClellan in the 3, trying to cling the 3rd ahead of Glenn Gault. Lapped by Jimmy McLean's 33. ASE Chevrolet. There's Lonnie Rush in the Angie Cole car. And here comes Ross. White flag in the air last time around here at Salem today. 0.55 mile high banks. Ross has won half a dozen or more late model features here in local competition. About to score his first major Touring Series win at Salem.
And he's ended up right where he started the day, on the pole.
Ross elected to start on the outside of row 1. He takes the checkered flag. He's won 3 in a row. The Hooters Pro Cup. And a big wreck. Jason McClellan hard into the outside wall, coming to the checkered flag in the Arctic Clear Pontiac, and McClellan with a huge hit.
He must have blown a tire. There's no way he could get in the wall that hard all by himself.
McClellan was running in 3rd spot. Don't know if he got across the line for 3rd or not before he pounded the wall. Here's another look down into the corner. This should be on the last lap, right up into the wall.
Oh, look at the fire. That right front tire went down, and he had no way he could steer it out of the wall.
Quick oil fire under there.
Absolutely.
Out.
Well, that can be the fuel coming out of the fuel pump. The engine will slam over against the frame. Fuel comes out of the fuel pump, and that's what you see.
They're working to help Jason out of the car and get the fire bottles under the hood. So Glenn Gault sneaks inside McClellan on the final corner, and Gault gets 3rd. But I can tell you, Glenn is a great veteran. He didn't want to take 3rd away from McClellan that way. Well, we'll take you to victory lane and hear from Brian Ross when we continue on Speed Channel.
USAR Hooters Pro Cup Racing, brought to you by Hooters, the cure for the common restaurants. Try Jackaroo sauces at your next cookout. Jackaroo is served in America's finest backyards. Miller Lite, grab a Miller Lite, it is Miller time. And Lucas Oil, the official lubricant of USAR.
Welcome back to Salem Speedway, the Naturally Fresh Foods 250 complete. Brian Ross out of the race car, ready to talk to our Stephen Cox.
Well, congratulations to Brian Ross. Here's a guy with a lot of laps at this racetrack, and if any track ever needed a lot of experience, I would think it's this one.
Yeah, I was beginning to wonder if I was going to get it done today. The car got real skatey. I mean, it was tight and it was loose and it was a little bit of everything. And we made a decision early to stop and get 2 tires and get gas just in case we had one of them long runs like we had at Winchester. And that helped it out for a while. And then we stopped and got 4 there at the end, made the car pretty good.
Now talk about the black flag. You were required to come back in. Talk about the incident itself and the position it put you in.
I didn't slow down, you know. I was kind of spacing out there, and I didn't slow down quick enough, and Fritz made me do a stop and go, which, you know, that's a safety issue there. I understand. I just wasn't thinking, you know, and it all worked out in the end, though.
Any concern, any doubt in your mind at any point that you would be back in it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this Badlands 4 has been fast every weekend, you know, and we just needed to take our time and let things play out. You know, I hate to see Forrest, you know, have motor problems and stuff. He's a real good racer, and I seen he broke something there at the end, but he ran good today. There was a lot of guys that ran better here today than I thought they would.
Brian Ross with a clean sweep. He's the Miller Lite Rookie of the Race. Started on the pole as the fast qualifier. Came home the winner for the 3rd consecutive week in the Hooters Pro Cup North Tour. Besides those honors, Ross also wins the Southern Pride Lap Leader honors here today. Led 133 of the 250 laps to pick up some bonus money. And he was also our Lucas Oil halfway leader today. So a clean sweep, you might say, for Brian Ross, but a good day for Charlie Ford and especially for Glenn Galt.
And Jason McClellan was a big loser on that last lap, that's for sure, along with a lot of the other guys like Jay Fogelman. I just feel so bad for those guys because it's going to take a big hit in the points.
Lonnie Rush, certainly a driver we expected to run up front, but he wrecked early. Managed to piece the car back together and come home with a top 15, but what you really need is a top 10. And Forrest Urban, who was up in the top 5 just about all day, with that late incident, he comes home in 18th spot. Jeff Oakley wrecked early. Marty Lindley, who won one of the races so far, won our season opener, he wrecks toward the end as well, and he does not have a good finish today. But Charlie Ford's got to be a happy guy, and he's with Steven.
Happy guy. Just to my right, about 12 inches here. Maybe this guy, I guess, ties the best finish you've ever had.
Well, it does, but what makes it more significant is yesterday was the first time we've seen this place. And to run second to Brian, and Brian's run here on a regular basis, I'm proud of my team and proud of my guys. We tore this car all to pieces at Winchester, and my guys busted their butt for 2 weeks, get it back here, and brought us back in A1 shape, and had a good competitive race car.
Now, did I see maybe just a hint of a blocking move, a time or two with Brian?
No, not really. You know, I mean, he had to go around the outside. That's what I was going to give him. I won't go give him the bottom. And I give it to him, and he took it, and, you know, more power to him. It was out there for him to take, and he did. He done what he needed to do to win the race, and, you know, and I'm proud to run second to him.
Well, if I can just slay the English language here, this ain't like the tracks back home. Way to go.
No, it's not. But I tell you, we're going back to some tracks I like, but I sort of come to like these big tracks now.
Charlie Ford pleased with a good second today.
Oh, you got to love that strategy, don't you?
Well, how about this? Brian Ross with 3 consecutive victories. He's got a 149-point lead over Forrest Urban. And Marty Lindley fades to 5th in the points chase. Jay Fogelman back to 8th. Great run for the 3rd place finisher today. Let's hear from Glenn Galt.
Well, he did it kind of quietly. In fact, I kind of looked up at the leaderboard and I thought, hey, wait a minute, there's Glenn.
Hey, I'm really glad to be where I'm at. All 4 wheels. I got the Salem stripe on my car. It means we were going pretty darn fast.
Tell me about that Salem stripe. Where did you get it, and how many more might you have gotten?
Well, I got up real high there in 3 and 4 there a couple times, and I got so close it rubbed, I guess. When it rubs, you know, you got to move down about 6 inches so it don't happen again. But car felt really good there, and we're glad to bring it home all in one piece and have a good run today.
Well, John Gaunt wins our final special award of the day. The W.J. Plemons Investments Hard Charger Award came from 26th to 10th gaining 16 spots. Next up on television for us on Speed Channel, the Jack Crew Sauces 250 from USA International. Next Thursday night, the 7th of June at 9 Eastern. Join Brian Trevor for all the action. All the information about Hooters Pro Cup racing is yours on the web at USARProCup.com. The latest motorsports news from SpeedTV.com. Our at-track communications are provided by Racing Electronics. For Scott Sutherland and Stephen Cox, I'm Rick Benjamin, congratulating Brian Ross on his 3rd straight Hooters Pro Cup win. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time here on Speed Channel.